today, sunshine. So today we're gonna talk about why I ate meat. And yes, I'm a vegetarian now, as I said in one of my reading my diary videos. So first of all, you're a little child and you have nothing to say about anything unless you're some kind of smartest child. Anyway, I just followed my family. My family has always been eating meat and they still do. So now I'm the odd one out because I don't. I didn't even think about it. My thoughts went along with my family. They made me believe that if you don't eat meat, you are probably gonna die very soon. So basically that meat is very important for you to survive. But my grandparents, for example, they grew up in a very different world than I did, because they grew up where they didn't have enough food, they had to work all day on the fields and stuff, and yeah, they just didn't have much of anything, probably, nonetheless meat. So such people have problems with weight these days. My both grandmothers, for example. So yeah, I grew up believing that you need meat to survive. Then my second belief would be that if you don't eat meat, you need to calculate the things that you don't get with the meat. And that just seemed very impossible to me. So I rather just avoided it. Third reason, I guess it was just easy, because even now I see when I'm vegetarian, especially older people would say, oh, this is such an annoyance, we have to take into account that you don't eat what we eat. I mean, what if I had some disease and I couldn't eat it anyway? So that's very nice. But if it's my decision, then you can make fun of it. I mean, very nice. Especially because it comes from my family members. It's kind of, yeah, it's like they're testing me. You know, are you gonna fall if we bring the people that you care about the most and tell you that you're an annoyance because you eat something else? It's kind of iffy, but I'm not gonna fall, you know. Yeah, it is how it is, and I'm not gonna change my mind. But I'm not also set in stone, you know. It's not like a religion or anything. I don't know if I should call it religion. It's just not. I prefer not to. That's it. It's not like I'm gonna die, because I'm not, because I would be dead. Also, I believed that if one person stops eating meat, that makes no difference. People are still gonna kill animals, and people are gonna still eat animals. So if I stop eating meat, that's gonna make no difference. Well, there's my favorite quote that I love so much, which is, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Not exactly sure where this quote comes from, but I heard it in a song. I don't know, I just love this quote so much. Also, one more reason I never decided to go vegetarian is because vegetarians never ever gave me a good reason to do it. Until 1.5 years ago. But that was not a vegetarian, that was a vegan. To be honest, I don't dare to go vegan because I'm not a master of my own food, as in I don't cook for myself. In the case of a vegan, you have to look for alternatives because you drop out a lot of things. Such things are not easy, you know, especially if you're used to some kind of life that you've been living for many years, probably maybe even many decades. So that's hard to switch, and I don't blame you if you don't or you can't, or I don't know, like, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, you're eating meat. No, like, it doesn't do anything. If anything, it would make you not ever want to stop eating meat. What I did achieve in my family is that they are eating less meat, and if not, they definitely eat more vegetables now. So I'm happy about that. It's just a belief that came from my family, and it was just easy, you know. It's easy, you don't have to be the odd one out, you don't have to like, oh yeah, but I don't eat it, or they just serve you meat and then, oh shoot. Then I thought I had to like calculate the things that meat gives you, like protein mostly, and I thought I can't live without basing from my family beliefs, and as in like one person can't change everything. But right now I don't care what other people do. I decided that for myself. So if you want to know why I don't eat meat, that is the topic for another video. I think there's much I could talk about. Thank you very much for watching. You know, I'm always coming at you because of love. Bye. Life is what you make.